You said the Chainsaw Man incident? Was that when we were playing, when we were reading a lot of Chainsaw Man? Dude, I don't care. That Chainsaw Man reading arc was fire as fuck. Like, I was on the edge of my seat every damn chapter we were reading, dude. It was like, it was leaving on cliffhangers so often. I was like, dude, I gotta read the next chapter. Then I gotta read the next chapter. Then I gotta read the next one. It was just nonstop. Anyway, good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? I know it's early. I kind of just woke up, but I was like, fuck it, man. Let's do a little bit of a early morning stream. We out here, we chilling, we vibing. I got my coffee. Bro, this coffee, I feel like got no caffeine in it, bro. God damn. What the hell was that? A tier 2? Tier 3? Yo, Akuro, thank you for the resub, man, with the tier 2. Good morning. Happy 59 months. 3 streams in a row. Full-time art going crazy. Dude.
Full-time arc going crazy. Stro, salute, Stro, and more.
Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna stream in the morning, because I think it's Graham's birthday tomorrow. So tomorrow, I gotta go with my pops to see Graham. Oh shit. Retro saying Uno Mas when I had to wake up in an hour for school. Yo, yeah. We were really bugging with Chainsaw Man. Every time we finished, we're like, okay, one more. And then we ended up reading like 30 chapters in one night because it just kept getting good. You says, how's life since quitting? I feel like I'm on day 3. Day 1, bro, what I hate about when you quit a job is you feel guilty for some reason. Like, there's like this weird ass feeling of guilt after you do it. Day 1 was like a feeling of guilt. Then day 2 was kind of like, I almost had like a remorse, where it's kind of like, did I make the right decision? But I don't know. Day 3, I woke up today and I was like, I was just cheesing. I don't know. Today was like the day where I was like, man, fuck all the motherfuckers. I'm free. Like, you ever seen that Kanye West clip? I'm free. Like, that today was that day where it finally hit me, where I was like, I'm free. I'm fucking free, bro. Because I'm telling you, this job had me trapped in there, dude. Like, I did not. I'm telling you, bro. I did not. Like, waking up today and not getting phone calls telling me I gotta do this, that, and the third, it just felt very refreshing. I was like, wow, I ain't gotta do new shit. I mean, I don't gotta do shit. The chains have been broken type shit. Yup. Where that Kanye clip where he said, I'm free? That's me right now, bro. The gotcha. You said they're gonna get new slaves. Basically, that's my mentality right now. I'm like, yo, now I'm not the one suffering. Y'all gonna have to get somebody else to do that bullshit. And then they gon' think about it low key like, damn, we lost a good worker. Because I'm gonna be honest, I think I could say for myself, I was a great worker. I showed up every fucking day, barely fucking called out. Any time they gave me extra work, I never fucking complained. I always did it. But it got to a breaking point for me where I was like, yo, I don't want to be here. And I don't want to invest more time being within that work environment and then putting in like a year, putting in like a 2-year bullshit of work just to then like come to the realization of, oh shit, I don't even want to do this for the rest of my life. So I was like, you said that's why they put so much shit on you. I know, but it's kind of like I'm not the type usually to complain. Like if a manager gives me more work, I don't complain, I just do it. But I feel like I shouldn't have done that. I should have been like talking more shit. But then at the same time, I just feel like, you know, I try to be as respectful as possible when I'm at work. You said it sucks. The reward, exactly. It really is like that at work, man. The reward for working hard is they give you more work. And I learned that the hard way. Like in the first month I was working there, I remember when like they were telling me I had to do like certain jobs. I did the jobs, right? Like it was nothing. I did the jobs. I came back and I'm like, I finished. They were like, oh, you finished so fast. Here's a whole clusterfuck of more work for you. And I'm like, what? Gave me more work. I finished that. Then I ended up finding out, yo, every time I finish, they just keep giving me more shit. So then I stopped doing a lot of the extra shit. And I started being slow on purpose because they were just like, oh, we gonna keep giving this motherfucker work if he just finishing fast. It's like, nah. You said, Retro, I'm gonna set you on fire for these hours. You didn't have to come in. You could have stayed sleeping. If anything, you would have seen me in the afternoon. You said, I'd rather be in business for myself than working for these companies. Dreams to come true. I feel like that's the mentality now for a lot of people. That's the mentality, especially for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe within the next month or so, I'm probably gonna like start looking into what other jobs I could get, because like I said, it's good to have two forms of revenue. I'm not the type of person that want to like put all eggs in one basket. I like having like two baskets, if that makes any sense. I like having two baskets. So, you know.
That was me with my retail second job. It just was so demanding for so little hours, and my first job I can work 12 hours no problem, but can barely do the job of my retail job that only gives 4 hours got me sleeping immediately afterwards.
Damn.
Yo, I just got hired for Amazon and I be delivering your shit, so get ready.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nep with the Amazon. You know what's crazy? I heard Amazon is not even that bad either in terms of deliveries. I think I heard Amazon gets paid like 19, like if you're an Amazon delivery driver, I think it's like in New York City, I think you get paid like $19.50, which is not too bad. And from what I heard, you could even download an app where you could work for yourself in terms of Amazon. I heard somebody told me some shit like that, where they were like, there's this Amazon app that you could download, and then you could just like pick what route you want, and then you could just pick the parcels you want to take, and then you could just deliver them shits, and then they'll pay you for it. And I'm like, oh, that's cool as fuck. I didn't know that. Said I work at the warehouse at Amazon and I get $20 an hour, bro. It's $21.20 here in Virginia. Oh shit, that's crazy. I think it's called Amazon Flex. Yeah. I think it's called that. That's not bad, bro. That's not bad. Proof Japan is living in the... Oh shit, let me turn off my speaker. Oh shit. Okay. Boop. Okay. Man, you had me at the first half. You had me at the first half, dude. Like, I really was, like, trying to see something amazing, and you fucking... You fucked it, man. Getting stuck. Damn.
Said that.
Yo, tell me how I was playing Nikke, bro. Nikke is cucking me in this banner so bad, like the Anise banner. On 2 separate occasions, I managed to like get 300 gems. I did like single summons. First single summon, right? That was golden. I got excited. I was like, yo, yes, I got another Anise copy. Bro, I got a whole different character, bro. And it was the girl that looks like Junko, bro. Jackal. I got a copy of her and I was so mad. I'm like, why the fuck I got Jackal? Started rolling a little bit more. Did another single summon. Got another 5-star. I'm like, oh my god, please tell me that this is another copy of Anise. I ended up getting Diesel. Yo, this banner don't want to give me her anymore, bro. They gave me a Jackal and then they gave me a fucking Diesel, dude. I was like, what? Now I got Diesel. I even think I got the wallpaper now for Diesel because they gave me the... Let me check. I think I have the game open right here. Oh, I gotta launch it. Oh, whatever. You said I don't want to hear nothing. So far, I dropped 60 plus tickets and 35k gems and got no... You didn't get a single one? Damn, bro. I think, yo, they low-key did that to me, I think, with Makima. Like, with Power, I got fucking lucky, dude. I'm telling you. But Makima, I think I remember I had, like, some crazy-ass number of gems, and I tried rolling for her, and they did not want to... Yeah, Makima. They did not want to give me her. Damn, bro. 60 plus tickets, and you didn't get a single Anise? Did you get at least a Pilgrim? Please tell me you got a Pilgrim or something.
Money can't buy.
Ah, fuck. This is all of the physical fucking paperwork that is required to come to Japan, set up a bank account, find an apartment, register your address, and set up your health insurance. It's insane, and I can't throw it
Really?
away. I can't throw it away. I fucking need this shit. For start, I'm gonna fucking need one of these stupid forms at some point, and I can't throw it away. So in the year 2023, they still have fax machines, and there's probably 4 other copies of all this shit sitting in some file cabinet somewhere in some real estate agency or the fucking city ward. They could email a PDF, but they fax it. Keep that in your mind. Japan is stuck in the 80s, okay?
Wait, Japan's still doing faxes? Japan's still faxing shit? That's crazy.
I worked at a fast food restaurant, okay, in Japan, okay, and we had to take inventory every day of all the food that was used, all the food that was thrown away. It was all digital. It was all on programs that did it automatically, okay. But no, we had to make a physical copy of it. Digital information that was in an Excel spreadsheet. We had to pull out a sheet of...
You said fax is still a thing in the US. No, it kinda is, but you don't see it as much. I feel like the only motherfuckers that realistically be faxing shit is motherfuckers at doctor's offices and probably the DMV. Those are the only people that I could think off the top of my head that's still using fax machines. Yeah, you said fax machines is kind of busted. It can send over whole documents and everything. Yeah. So the only places that I could think of, like I said, using faxes is hospitals, maybe banks, maybe the people who do tax returns, potentially. But I don't see it often, unless I guess you're like in a crazy work environment. Because 90% of the time, I'm like, why am I going to fax something if I could just PDF it? You know, probably I could just scan the stuff over the printer, get a PDF file, send it via email. In my honest opinion, I feel like that's way more efficient. According to Trash Taste, the Japanese bank system is a fucking nightmare. Japan uses fax for some reason. Fun fact. Sheesh.
Fucking paper, okay, and write everything down on it, and then take a fucking picture of that and send it to our boss. Of the information that is already in the system, already in the program, they already fucking have it. We had to take a physical copy of it and get this. And then after that, we had to fax the paper. We had to fax the fucking paper to the main office. Holy fucking shit. What is this, 1985? Hello, ring ring, 2050? What's that? No garbage disposals? No dishwashers? Huh? Oh, just get your wife to do it? That's kind of weird. 2050 more like fucking 1950. 2050.
He said, just get your wife to do it? What?
Whoa! Stop! Hurting!
Pikmin! What the fuck is this shit? My Pikmin! Yo, we still gotta play Pikmin 2. My Pikmin!
Whoa! Stop!
Oh, man.
Should Pokemon games have stayed 2D?
Yes. Yes, that's it. I said it. The video's over. I'ma keep it a bean, bro. Pokemon was always fucking better when it was two-dimensional. And I feel like this is why Game Freak is the way that they are. They fucking thrived because they did this formula properly. They did it right. They did the two-dimensional style perfectly. Once they went into the realm of 3D, everything just started going to fucking shit. That's why no voice acting can work with this, right? The no voice acting shit in Pokemon perfectly works fine with two-dimensional shit because it's like a pixel game. You really never ever see voice acting in pixel shits. But then once they went into 3D and then they trying to treat 3D kind of like 2D and then have these empty ass environments with fucking characters taking me out of the whole immersion and shit. I'm like, nah, they should have kept it 2D in my opinion.
This is a discussion I see all too often.
In my opinion, they should have kept it 2D.
Older fans that have been around.
If they wanted to go 3D, they should have passed that shit off to somebody else to develop it. Monolith, I don't know. Give it to some motherfucker who makes games in Platinum. I don't know, Platinum Games. Give it to somebody else. Just don't give it to fucking Game Freak to do this shit because they don't know what the fuck they're doing with 3D in my opinion.
Around long enough to see the main series evolve from cute 2D sprite worlds into the third dimension. But what if Pokemon remained 2D and Game Freak continued to hone the style they started off with? What would those games look like?
Oh man, if they stayed in 2D, look, mind you, I wouldn't even want it to be in this style because this is more like Octopath in my opinion. Even though it doesn't look too bad, I feel like this style is just too much Octopath. If they kept it within like anything black and white was fine. Even Sun and Moon was a bit more 3D, but I feel like Sun and Moon still looked perfectly fine to me. It still had that charm to it that whenever I played Pokemon, it had this charm to it where I was like, yes, I know this is a Pokemon game. This looks great. All that shit. But I don't know. Anything after that, in my opinion, I wasn't really feeling it. I know some people are going to be like, oh, but what about Legends of Arceus? Legends of Arceus, I feel like was kind of like a concept they were just testing out to see if we were going to like it. They did it fine there in Legends of Arceus. And then now I feel like they're trying to go that route. And I don't know. You say legit, Sun and Moon was great in my opinion. I didn't even complete Sun and Moon. But every time like I've played Sun and Moon, I've always like enjoyed it. And I've always been like, oh, this is a fine looking game. I really like how the characters look. The Pokemon look great. All the environments look great. I thought that shit looked fine.
And could they actually have been better than what we have today? Now you might be thinking, Munch, you're old, man. Of course you like the 2D games more. And while I must admit that growing up with Gen 3 does give me some nostalgic bias towards the 2D sprite style, my goal with this video isn't to determine whether 2D or 3D looked better, as I believe in terms of visual—
Yo, that was such a game changer, bro. That shit threw me back to the past. The fucking wireless adapter that you had to attach to your Game Boy Advance so then you could trade.
2D sprite style.
Yo, man, I think I still have this somewhere. It's gonna be hard to find this. I wouldn't even be surprised if my mom sent this shit to Santo Domingo, bro. Yo, I don't know what it is with Spanish parents, but whenever there's something lying around in the house, they just put that shit in a box and they send that shit to Dominican Republic or they send that shit back to like the motherland. I'm like, Mom, stop doing that shit. Like, why the fuck do people in DR need to take my fucking Game Boy Advance adapter?
My goal with this video isn't to determine whether 2D or 3D looked better, as I believe in terms of visuals at least, the answer is really a matter of preference. Instead, I want to take—
It's not even a matter of preference. I'm sorry, I'm pausing this video out the wazoo. It had more charm, bro. The pixels had more charm. The Pokemon had way more fucking personality in the pixel shits, man.
You all on a journey through Pokemon history to examine how the shift to 3D impacted the games in more ways than just graphics, and hopefully by the end we'll have a better understanding of just how much this
I think you're just old.
changed the core of our favorite monster catching series. So if you're excited for this trip down memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button.
Look, this game looks
let's
awesome.
Begin with the dawn of this visual transformation. I suppose we should first establish when the shift to 3D happened exactly, and while most fans would say Pokemon X and Y were the first main series 3D games,
yo, even X and Y was fire
towards this future since way back in Gen 4. A lot of objects making up the environment of Sinnoh, like the buildings and mountains, were actually 3D. And the same
these games were so good. The music playing, it's bringing me back, dude. It's bringing me back to my youth. It's bringing me back to my youth. Oh shit, the music.
goes for Heart Gold Soul Silver, where we even
Heart Gold Soul Silver was peak.
Seeing some of these objects in movement, but Pokemon Platinum took things to a whole nother level. The Distortion World was probably the first time I remember really being wowed by graphics in a Pokemon game. Surfing around these floating islands sideways and upside down.
I've never played this game.
Black hole
this looks crazy.
Was pretty freaking mind-blowing as a kid. But of course things would get
that girl looked mad excited
crazier in Gen 5 with Pokemon Black and White, which introduced us to unforgettable locations like
Black and White was peak too. Even though we were nuzlocking that shit, this game was peak.
I still remember my first time crossing the Sky Arrow Bridge and seeing the camera angle shift from the top-down perspective every other Pokemon game had been so deeply rooted in, and when you finally reached Castelia City and the camera zoomed out to show off the magnitude of these massive skyscrapers, this was the moment I think Game Freak realized the potential of Pokemon in 3D. It might not look as impressive today, but at the time these—
it still looks impressive to me. I love the way this looks compared to the new shit. I think it looks great.
We're pushing the limits of the Nintendo
I think it looks
DS
great still.
they ran on.
I love it.
You see, at the time Pokemon Black and White came out in the States, the Nintendo 3DS had already been announced and the DS was basically on its final breath. This probably put some pressure on Game Freak to start improving their 3D capabilities for the next generation.
One thing I gotta shit Nintendo on, though, is that I feel like they made too many 3DSs and 2DSs. Tell me not. They had the OG DS, then they had the DS Lite, then they had the DSi, then they had the 3DS, then they had the 3DS XL, then they had the new 3DS, then the new 3DS XL. Bro, like Nintendo was bugging the fuck out with the DS era. Like, yo, these motherfuckers was just pumping out new models, putting the word new in front of shit, and just kept on. Yo, they were bugging. Yo, like don't get me wrong, I love the DS, but man, like they should have just had probably maybe 2 or 3 systems. They had 6 different ones, man.
As of course,
imagine as a parent telling your mom, I want a Nintendo DS. Which one? The new one. She'll be like, you want the new one? Yes, I want the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Yo, I can imagine for parents, this shit was a fucking nightmare. You walking into the Toys R Us or whatever, and you're like, I want a Nintendo DS for my son, and the motherfuckers, the workers there. Which one you want? We got the DSi, new 3DS, and then the parents are like, aren't they new though? Yeah, they're all new. So why is this one called new Nintendo 3DS XL? But isn't it? Oh man. Oh.
Since they began making games, all they've really known is 2D sprite work. I mean, I guess technically Pokemon Colosseum and XD already existed, but those were developed by a different studio. So going back to Black and White, it took almost 2 years for the sequels to come out, and visually they didn't look too different from their predecessors, which makes me wonder if this whole time Game Freak was cooking up something entirely different in the background. It's well known at this point that in order to fulfill the less than ideal goals of producing at least one main series game per year, Game Freak appears to divide their workforce into separate teams for different projects. For example, in the most recent generation, we had an A team working on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, while the B team seemed to be working on Legends Arceus simultaneously, and that's likely why we saw a lot of ideas from Legends cross over into the Gen 9 games. I have a feeling in the years after Pokemon Black and White, with the 3DS looming overhead, a large part of Game Freak were designated to work on converting the animated sprites they'd worked so hard to perfect into 3D.
Bro, but the sprites, in my opinion, look so much better. Like this sprite right here, with Charizard just moving. The moving Charizard sprite, the third one is perfect. This one is perfect right here, bro.
Models. A monumental task considering how many Pokemon already existed at the time, and one that would prove if Game Freak could continue to stay at the top alongside other veteran Nintendo franchises that had successfully transitioned to the third dimension years ago. Thankfully for Game Freak, the hard work seemed to pay off, as when the first trailer of Pokemon X and Y came out, I definitely wasn't the only one that nearly lost my damn mind. When I first came up with the idea for this video, I kinda thought that X and Y were the first step in a downward spiral of quality for Pokemon games, but honestly, Gen 6 was kinda lit. I mean, Mega Evolutions alone were enough to cement it as a banger, but X and Y still had a lot of the qualities that made classic Pokemon games so fun to play over and over, and I think they get a lot of hate nowadays just for having the worst story. But after the magnum opus that was Pokemon Black and White's plot, it was gonna be hard to follow up regardless. In terms of graphics though, I think X and Y did a really good job of translating the
It did a good, damn, my man just
aesthetic of classic Pokemon into the third dimension. The world looked amazing, and
it looks great because it's still like within that realm though, because I'm not gonna say it's 3D, but it still has the two-dimensional charm to it. So that's why in my opinion, I feel like this one got away with it, and it still looks great in my opinion.
Full of little details that made me want to go search every nook and cranny for items and Pokemon. The characters somehow maintained the charm of the 2D sprites in the overworld while looking more realistic in cutscenes and battles. And then of course there were the actual Pokemon, which seemed to finally be realizing their true potential as we could now interact with the sprite creatures we all fell in love with in more engaging and immersive ways than we ever dreamed of. I know a lot of fans seem to think that X and Y were the beginning of the end in terms of difficulty as well, mainly because these were the first games that introduced the new style of EXP share, but at least back then, players weren't forced to use it, and I honestly don't even think that EXP share is why Pokemon games are so easy nowadays.
No. Wait, what? I feel like the EXP share is definitely the reason why the games are so easy now.
IMMA say it. The animations for the Pokemon were better in Stadium 1 and 2.
Yes. Yes. I agree, Grant Gonzalo. I agree. The animations in those games, and even I think the one on the Wii, Pokemon Battle Revolutions or some shit like that, their animations were way better. But even so, it's like, I don't know, bro.
But that's
yeah, the experience share shit. You said the experience share, even without it in Kalos's Dog Easy, bro. But it's like the EXP share was low-key broken because they put that weird-ass mechanic in the game where even if you catch Pokemon, you get a shit ton of experience. If you kill a Pokemon, you could kill a fucking Caterpie. Everybody in your party gets a shit ton of experience. That definitely made the game so much easier because back in the day, bro, to train Pokemon, especially Pokemon that we wanted to train, we had to take the Pokemon out, swap him out with a stronger Pokemon, kill it. We had to do it the old way, which was hard.
Topic for another video. Moving on to Pokemon Sun and Moon and their interesting sequels. Honestly, these games weren't all that bad either. Sure, I wasn't as big a fan of Z-moves as Mega Evolutions, and this gen did start the trend of introducing a new gimmick every generation, but most of the common complaints I hear with Pokemon today didn't really become apparent until Gen 8, when Pokemon seemed to face another rough transition from the comfort of our hands and into the realm of high-definition home consoles in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Well, technically Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came first, but it feels like beyond just graphics, Game Freak were really trying to elevate the Pokemon experience this generation with the introduction of concepts like the wild area, and can't say it really worked for me. Going from the carefully thought out routes of previous regions where it felt like every little rock and flower was deliberately placed in the most aesthetic way, to this open, barren wasteland where objects feel more randomly generated and lacking any sort.
Bro, every time I see Every time I see Heart Gold, Soul Silver, bro, I just low-key want to nuzlocke that shit.
Sort of cohesion with each other, coupled with Pokemon not spawning nearly as often as the trailers made it seem at least, and it makes the whole world somehow feel less alive than previous games where you couldn't even see Pokemon outside the grass yet. At least Pokemon Legends Arceus seemed to fix a lot of the problems I had with the more open concept of the wild area. It might be the fact that it's not an entirely open world and more like separate open areas, but even with hundreds of random items and Pokemon scattered about, it feels like everything belongs where it is, which is just not the same vibe I get with the wild area and open world of Paldea. But I feel like I'm getting off topic now, and as I mentioned, this seems to be more of a problem with the open world rather than Pokemon switching to 3D, though I suppose the two...
I feel like it's a mixture of open world. I'm feeling like it's just a big barren wasteland, because a lot of the time these open world Pokemon games are just kind of like wasteland shits. Maybe my inner boomer misses static encounters, because I'm not gonna lie, I you know, seeing a patch of grass and shit, walking in there not knowing what Pokemon you're gonna run into, I kind of do miss static encounters. But to each their own. I know some people love the whole fact that you could just see the Pokemon outright and then you could approach it and, you know.
Do go hand in hand when it comes to explaining our next topic. Pokemon have never been strangers to trying out new features for one game and completely forgetting about it in future entries. I could list almost 100 ideas that could have been—
Yo, yes, I was just about to say that. The secret base in like, that was like in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald was the shit. You go to a tree, you use hidden power, you had a whole room to yourself and you could customize the shit. I used to love that as a kid, man.
Been further developed and probably become series staples, but sadly just didn't get enough time in the oven.
What's this?
Like recently though, more often than not, these—
Oh, the contests were ass. I used to hate these shits. I used to hate these contests.
New ideas end up half-baked or just not as fun as those of games past. I mean, how many times are they gonna rehash the Pokemon Tower when all I want is another Battle Frontier?
I thought yesterday when they were showing the Pokemon trailer shit, I thought that was a Battle Frontier in the DLC. I was like, yo, that definitely looked like a Battle Frontier. That'd be crazy. And then it wasn't. It was some other shit.
But without a doubt, the most notoriously cut feature were the Pokemon themselves. Everyone remembers the National Dex fiasco, right? I was never too—
Yo, that National Dex shit, I'm gonna stand on this hill till I die. The people that be asking for the National Dex are the same motherfuckers that never even complete the Pokédex. So I don't understand why they want those Pokemon. Like, motherfuckers out here is screaming for the most irrelevant Pokemon. Oh man, I want a fucking Love Disc. Where's Love Disc? Like, are you serious right now? Are you seriously crying for a Love Disc right now? Are you seriously right now like, yo, where's Dunsparce? Shut your ass up.
Too adamant about
Where's
it, to be honest,
Dunsparce?
since I find collecting more than 400 Pokemon in a single game way too tedious. In fact, I don't remember ever completing the regional Dex in older games.
Nobody. There's only like a small handful, like a select handful people that would actually be like, I'm gonna complete this whole Pokédex. I've never seen or ever had any friends that's been like, yo, I completed the Pokédex. Never. They would complete the Pokemon League, just start shiny hunting, doing a bunch of other bullshit, and then they'll probably drop the game and get the next installment of the game when it comes out later on.
So if anything, this was a pretty good change in my book, and it made some sense at the time considering the amount of work that goes into creating and animating every single Pokemon model.
That's a cool animation.
Except for one little problem. They totally reused the models from X and Y. I've read some conflicting articles saying that Game Freak actually created new models for Sword and Shield, but data mines definitely suggest otherwise. Not that I really have a problem with them reusing old models, as it saves a lot of time that could be put towards other things like, sandwiches, I guess? This is my biggest gripe with the whole transition to home console. No, not the sandwiches, but rather the lack of fun features, specifically in the post-game compared to past generations. It's a sad reality, but a lot of the things that made Pokemon post-game so iconic back in the day are now reserved for the extra paywall known as DLC. I don't want to get super into the nitty-gritty of modern
Yo, this is why my inner boomer talks so much shit. That's why I'm always like, yo, Gold, Silver, and Crystal went hard. Because I'm like, yo, you complete the Pokemon League. Then you come to find out, oh shit, I could go back to Kanto. Then you could go back to Kanto, revisit all the towns in Kanto, go up against like motherfuckers like Brock, Misty, Lieutenant Surge, I don't know, Koga. Then you go to Mount Silver. Mount Silver had like these broken ass Pokemon. Then you go deep in this dark ass cave just to find Red in the cave. Oh my god. There was so much extra shit in like those old games where as a kid, my mind was just blown. I was like, oh my god, this is a fucking masterpiece. This is a fucking masterpiece.
Games or lack of them, but it just feels kind of wrong how little we seem to
but that's
get
just
now
me.
compared to past games, especially considering they used to cost less too. And if the updated graphics are supposed to be what makes up for this new price, then I think I would have rather kept the old school sprites and animations of black and white if it meant having more fun and challenging games. I know I've been pretty negative on the modern games so far, but it's not all bad, as the shift to 3D also brought along some of my favorite features in Pokemon, like the ability to customize our character. Technically, it was possible to add this feature back in the 2D games like we've seen in some fan games, but the protagonist being 3D makes them so much more personalizable and definitely added to that feeling of immersion within the world of Pokemon. Even in games like
Yo, Stardust, what's up?
Pikachu and Eevee, where we have just a few select outfits, every new playthrough feels a bit more unique by just wearing a different costume. Then Scarlet and Violet.
It's your birthday next week. You're gonna be 27. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm probably gonna stream that day. I know this week I got some shit to do tomorrow and the day after because I got to do stuff with my pops, but definitely
came along and totally ruined it by forcing you to wear a school uniform. But anyway, another amazing addition that came with the 3D shift is the ability to interact with our Pokemon in ways that simply wouldn't have been possible if the game stayed 2D, or at least it wouldn't have felt nearly as engaging. Whether it's through picnics, camping, or good old-fashioned Pokemon and me, I absolutely adore being able to interact with these beloved creatures so many of us have bonded with, and seeing their reactions to getting pet on the head or even getting a ball thrown in their face. There's so many unique animations here, and I know Game Freak catches
the
a
shit
lot
out
of
of that
strays
thing
for reusing certain animations, but in general, I feel like the Pokemon
nah, they reused the hop animation with this guy? No way.
catches a lot of strays for reusing certain animations.
Oh my god, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that they reused Hop's animation with Leon's brother.
But
oh
in general, I feel
man,
like the Pokemon themselves look more alive than ever.
I didn't even know that.
Especially in Scarlet and Violet. Sure, some signature moves, over-the-top animations seem to have been toned down when compared to Sword and Shield, but you could argue it makes battles snappier. Thinking about it, terastallizing feels like it takes forever sometimes. Yeah, I'm okay with move animations getting toned down a bit. Honestly, I wish we could just skip all these cutscenes, but you can really see just how much work.
Bro, it's all fucking padding. All those annoying ass fucking cutscenes with the sparkles and shit, it's all padding. Like, I swear, like, just to make it feel like you're playing the game for a long time. I hate when games do bullshit like that you can't skip. And I'm just like, dude, I just want to get to the battle. Like, just activate it and just continue.
Game Freak put into updating some of these models and animations with their love child Charizard, who might just have had the biggest glow up I've ever seen for a 3D Pokemon, and totally fits the personality I always imagined it having since way back in the Sprite days. While we're on the topic of updated designs, I want to end this whole segment with a bit of a trend I've noticed. Is it just me, or have starters become way more human-like? I'm not sure if it's because of the shift to 3D necessarily, but since Pokemon X and Y, I feel like the designs for starter Pokemon have gravitated towards a more humanoid aesthetic. Maybe it's just that humanoid characters are easier to rig and animate. I'm not really too knowledgeable in that field, so maybe animators can let me know in the comments, but it feels like...
One thing I can say about Pokemon starters is I'm no longer excited for them, because I feel like every time I see a new starter, I'm just disappointed. Like, I feel like as a kid, I remember Ruby and Sapphire, when they first showed those starters, I lost my shit. Then, like, if I was to, like, show you the list of, like, Pokemon starters, bro. Like, I feel like, as a kid, bro. Oh, baby. Right? Yo. Look at this Pikachu. I love the art for this Pikachu. That's Chonkachu. Then this Pikachu got like a Bowflex body. Right? Johto, these starters peak When they first showed off these starters and I was a kid, I was like, this is the best shit I've ever seen. I even like Chikorita. I was like, man, Chikorita got a big ass leaf on his head. Look how cute this Pokemon is. Then I saw Cyndaquil and I'm like, yo, Cyndaquil's eyes are closed, but he got fire on his back. He's so fucking cool. Then I saw fucking Totodile and I'm like, damn, it's a little baby alligator. This is fucking fire. Croconaw, fire. Quilava, fire. Bayleaf, cute as fuck. Meganium, cute flower. Typhlosion, badass. Feraligatr, munch. Fires. Fires at fire. This starter, yo, Ruby Sapphire, lost my shit. Trico, Grovyle, Sceptile, Leaf Blade, I was beating everybody ass. Torchic, Combuskin, Blaziken, Blaze Kick, Sky Uppercut. Your mom was getting dick down. Mudkip, Marshtop, Swampert, bro, Muddy Water, you're done. I was bugging the fuck out. You try to use Thunder on me, guess what, bitch? I'm water and ground. It don't affect me. Broken. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Star-Lord, for the resub. Turtwig, Chimchar, bro. You play with him, I'ma turn to a monkey. I'ma lose my shit. Piplup. Yo. Oh, shit, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Anything after this is ass to me, bro. I only like Chimchar. Fuck Turtwig. Fuck Piplup. Right here? I hate them all. Maybe Emboar, but I hate them all. Right? Here? Fuck Chespin. Fennekin? Everybody just wanted to fuck Fennekin. Froakie? Okay, Froakie's the coolest, obviously. Greninja. Badass. He an icon. Next. Alright, Decidueye kind of cool. Incineroar kind of cool. Prima Donna, I want nothing to do with Prima Donna. Rillaboom was a cool design. Cinderace was a cool design. Inteleon, I was disappointed. Rowlet, the new designs, fire. Rowlet's new design reminded me of like Majora's Mask. Hisuian Typhlosion is amazing. I love the whole ghost type with fire. Fucking cool as shit. Hisuian Samurott I thought was also cool as shit. We ain't gonna talk about these guys. We ain't gonna talk about these guys. Meowscarada thinks she's a phantom thief. She not. Fuecoco. Quaxley. Yeah. 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 Oh! Yup.
Like even the more monster-based creatures have adapted human-like features. Perhaps player data showed that humanoid Pokemon were way more popular.
That Lopunny better run. That Lopunny better run.
So these type of designs became preferable. If you want my theory though, I'm pretty sure some of the—
Ew, this shit creeped me out that last direct. I'm so glad in this direct they didn't bring that shit back. This shit was creepy. Yo, the last direct and this motherfucker was in that chair and was moving. I was like, yo, somebody gotta get that shit out of here. Somebody gotta take this shit out of here because it's looking right into my soul. Look at its eyes, dude. No, I don't like that shit.
The higher ups at Pokemon just realized
I don't like it.
The fan base are into that kind of thing. There's one more big change that came with the shift to 3D, and it's what some might call an over-reliance on regional gimmicks. I'm not trying to say I dislike the gimmicks per se. I mean, obviously I like some more than others, but nowadays
the thing with Pokemon and the gimmicks is that they gotta fucking just stick with a gimmick at least for a little while before reintroducing before introducing another gimmick. That's what I'm trying to say. The problem is that they introduce a gimmick and then the next game they have a whole brand new gimmick that completely disregards the last gimmick. Keep the gimmick at least for a couple years before introducing another gimmick. Because it made no sense how 1 year was Z moves, 1 year was Mega Evolutions, then 1 year was VMAX, and now we have terrestrialization and shit. I'm like, yo, What is all this bullshit? Like, we doing like 20 different things now, man. Come on.
It kind of feels like Game Freak think they absolutely need some kind of big twist to sell new games.
They don't, though.
I gotta imagine coming up with and designing these unique gimmicks every single new generation must be extremely time-consuming.
It is.
Another reason why Pokemon games feel like they get less content nowadays. What used to be these fleshed-out regions with post-games full of fun, challenging extra battles have literally been replaced by Terra raids, which some people find fun, sure, but it only lasts a couple hours till you catch it, and then you just wait till the next event. I guess my point with this whole segment is to illustrate just how much change we've gone through these last few generations, and what this constant innovation could mean for the future of Pokemon. Even with all the great features the shift to 3D has brought the Pokemon series, I still can't help but wonder what a modern day game might look like with the classic style. There are plenty of modern 2D games that look absolutely stunning and manage to hold their own even against major AAA titles, and it really makes me wonder what the series
Where
could look
is
like
Silk
if
Song,
Game
bro?
Freak continued to hone
Where
that art
is
style.
Silk Song?
Many Pokemon games would have looked a little more like Octopath Traveler, which combined 2D sprites with 3D worlds and dynamic lighting to create a pretty visually impressive looking style. I've heard a lot of gamers dub this sort of look 2D HD, which makes a lot of sense as it feels somewhere between retro and modern, and it definitely suits the world of Pokemon. But what if instead Game Freak decided to scrap the pixelated sprites altogether and gone for a style closer to Nexomon, which uses hand-drawn anime-style artwork while maintaining the classic top-down perspective? I've always had a bit of an obsession with Ken Sugimori's artwork, and just imagining all the Pokemon animated in his style does sound pretty sick, but would sticking with what they knew have really benefited
that's a fat
Pokemon in the
Pikachu.
long term? I mean, if it saves production costs by reusing certain assets, then I say why not? They could at least try it out with a future remake or spin-off title. But I also gotta admit, as a fan of Black and White, I would much rather see the iconic landmarks of Unova remade in a more grandiose way. So I'd like to propose an idea for the eventual Kalos remakes instead. For being on the 3DS, I would argue these games still look pretty good, especially when upscaled on emulators. The quality is honestly good enough to port to Switch as is. But let's not give Game Freak any ideas here. I think Pokemon X and Y might just be the perfect games to become the series' first demakes. And by that I mean taking the 3D world and turning it back in time to the top-down pixelated era. I think it'd be really interesting to see how some of the more open areas of modern games could be adapted to fit the old style. And how awesome would it be to get official sprites for some of the newer Pokemon? Then again, there's plenty of other games out there continuing to push the limits of pixel art in ways that honestly blow my mind, so you guys keep doing what you're doing, and I guess we'll let Pokemon keep doing whatever this is. To try and answer the question I started this whole video with, should Pokemon have stayed 2D? I still feel like it's up to preference, but if I absolutely had to choose...
Nah, my inner boomer's yes, bro. My inner boomer's yes. You said my mic is too loud? Is my mic too loud? Bro, I'm about to beat your ass because yesterday y'all were like, yo, I can't hear you. Now today y'all like, I'm too loud. It's fine. Oh, nah, Capri Sun, you're dead, bro. You're dead. You're dead. You playing with your soul. You playing with your life, buddy. You're dead. Hold on. Let me see Capri Sun. Yeah, CAPRI, 15 hours. 35 years.
Oh my god!
Oh shit.
Snake!
Damn! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Everyone!
What is wrong with you, dude? Nah. I'm telling you. He beating up old ladies and taking their credit cards. Sad. What elderly woman you fought and took her credit card? Nah, the oil prince, bro. Nah. You said Sad gotta be beefing with chat on purpose. Yo.
Then I'd honestly have to say no. While I would have loved to see what the series could have looked like if they continued honing that 2D.
Yo, fucking Sad with the goddamn 25 motherfucking gifted. You said we not playing Pokemon? Wait, what Sad said? He wants me to play Violet? Wait, is that what he's asking for right now? Damn. Is that what he said? He didn't say that. Oh God.
Style, or even gone for the
He didn't say
hands-on
that.
approach, since I've always been a fan of Sugimori's art. I can't deny that a lot of that desire
Yo,
is driven by
Violet. I
nostalgia.
said Violet.
Without
Sad.
this
Thank
transition,
you.
we wouldn't be able to
Yo,
interact
sad.
with our
Sad.
beloved
I
creatures
appreciate you,
in all
baby.
the
Thank you
ways
for the
that modern
25.
style allows us
Yo, you're a
to.
fucking demon, bro.
Pokemon
25
Go
gifted,
would've
dude.
never existed. There might not have been a Detective Pikachu movie. Would the trading cards still have been as popular as they've become?
Yo, nah, this movie was creepy. Where that movie at? I'm mad because when this movie came out, nobody talked about Mewtwo's teeth. That shit was nasty. Mewtwo had teeth.
Movie. Would the trading cards still have been as popular as they've become? And most importantly, would the new generation of players have been interested in a game that feels outdated in the eyes of modern gaming? You may have noticed I used the term evolution a few times throughout this video, both as a pun because, you know, Pokemon evolve, but also because the shift to 3D really feels like the natural evolution of the series. And as I pointed out, I think a lot of the real problems plaguing the core games today seem to be more of a systematic issue. Unreasonable expectations of releasing a game every single year, and the constant obsession with wanting to create new features every—
Yo, that's another thing. I feel like that's true. I feel like that's why Pokemon in itself was way better back in the day, because whenever they released a game, we had to wait years before the next installment. But now they're trying to do this shit where they're trying to, it's like Call of Duty and Activision. Every year they're trying to come out with a new Pokemon game. And in my opinion, that's what made a lot of people enjoy and love the older games that much more, because they had more time to play with it.
Personally,
Pause.
if I were to choose a style for Pokemon, keep the graphics from Gen 6 7ths. Or, hear me out, something along the lines of Let's Go. To me, the
Let's
best
Go was
3D
fine.
mainline games are Let's Go.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, Let's Go was actually, in my opinion, I had a lot of fun with Let's Go. And it's probably because my inner boomer, because it was Gen 1. We were back in, you know, Kanto region. I loved Kanto. I'm always gonna be a Kanto head. So I thought it was a great game. Static encounters. Wait, it wasn't even static encounters. We actually got to see the Pokemon spawn. I like the fact that you got to see the shiny spawn as well. I remember I was watching people shiny hunt in that game, and that shit was a lot of fun to watch. People shiny hunting. I thought it was a lot of fun. If I remember correctly, though, I think the Elite Four was like a cakewalk. Didn't I talk shit about that game's Elite Four? I think I did. I think at the end it was like extremely easy, and I was like, wow, this was very disappointing. You said they're also in a bit of a rough spot with the yearly releases, because they also got to keep in mind the competitive scene, which only has gotten bigger with each gen. So they have to keep things new for that too. Bro, it's crazy. Yo, Sat, thank you again, man, for that crazy dono. The 25 gifted, man. You fucking monster. Okuro says that you choose Gen 6 or 7 style. Damn, bro. But I'm telling you, when Pokemon came out back in the day, we had to wait years for the next game. So people who got to play those games got to really play those games, if that makes any sense. Because imagine like what was the gap between like gold and silver? I'm gonna have to like Google that shit. Pokemon release. Where's the timeline? Let me see. I'm trying to just look for the timeline. Oh, look, we got this shit right here on Wikipedia. We got this shit right here on Wikipedia, bro. Bro. Right? Red and green and blue, 1996. Yellow, red, and blue, I think that's when it came to America. 1998. 1999, gold and silver. Gold, silver, crystal was 1999, 2000. So it's been about 2 years since gold, silver, and crystal. Then ruby and sapphire. Then they did a Kanto remake. Fire red, leaf green. And then emerald. Wow, emerald came out in the same year as fire red and leaf green. I didn't even remember that. So it took 2 years for after Ruby and Sapphire for Fire Red and Leaf Green Emerald. Then another 2 years. Then we got Diamond and Pearl. You see, like, in my opinion, that's not bad, though. Every 2 years, we get to fully enjoy the game. We get to fully experience what the game has to offer. We get to at least try to complete the Pokédex. Because we have so much time between each new game. Right? 2006. Then from 2008, Platinum. Then Heart Gold Soul Silver came out. Fucking masterpiece. Then 2010, Black and White. Oh, maybe that's why Black and White did so bad. Because we got spoiled. And Heart Gold Soul Silver, we got spoiled. And then you gave us Black and White. And then I feel like, yo, in Heart Gold Soul Silver, we had Pokemon following us. We got to go to 2 different regions and shit. And then I feel like when Black and White came out, people were kind of like turned off a little bit by it because of the... I don't know, because of the big difference. But Black and White wasn't even a bad game. You said Black and White sold? What do you mean bad? No, Black and White sold bad. Apparently to Game Freak. It was one of the worst selling ones.
It's likely BC they have no major game in between the main series releases no more, now that spin-offs are online service mobile games that get updates on their own.
The hell is that a link? I'm gonna look at it right now. Yeah, Black and White 2. That looks cool as hell. What is that? A Kyurem and like some fusion? I've never seen that shit. Then we got X and Y. Then this is when like they just started releasing shit like every year. Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Sword and Shield, Isle of Armor, the DLC. Then Brilliant Diamond, Brilliant blah blah blah. Then Legends of Arceus. Yo, Legends of Arceus and Scarlet and Violet came out at the same year. Huh? Oh shit, I don't even remember that. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
2022 was a historic year for the Pokemon franchise, but probably not for the reasons that you'd think. It has nothing to do with Scarlet and Violet, Ash Ketchum becoming a world champion, or Legends Arceus. Wait, that was only a year ago? Jeez, these games come out way too fast.
That's the problem. They come out too fast. They gotta give it a little bit of time so people could actually, like, you know, enjoy them.
Rather, 2022 was the first year since 1997 where not a single spin-off game was released. But to me, this didn't come as a surprise, rather as an inevitability. If you're a fan of this channel, then you're probably familiar with my What Happened To series, a series that has a concerning amount of videos dedicated to discussing forgotten spin-off games. Long gone are the days where Pokemon spin-offs were long-running series that would release at a rate comparable to the core series. But why did this happen? Why were Pokemon
Yo, that game was so fun. Pokemon Pinball was so fun.
But to understand where Pokemon spin-offs went, first we have to understand where they came from. Now, I'm not an industry insider or a game developer, so this is all purely speculative, but using my knowledge on how basic marketing and collaborations work, I can assume that it probably goes something like this. Chunsoft wants to make another Mystery Dungeon style game. But boss, one of the employees says, the last time we made a Mystery Dungeon game, it sold 12 copies and we had to lay off half the workers and eat grass for 3 months. The boss says, you have a point. And then he dials up the Pokemon company
you have a point.
Rights to use their branding and characters in the game. Both companies know that if the game simply has the Pokemon logo on it, it will likely sell at least 1 million copies, and they can both make good money. So Chunsoft ends up doing all the dev work, and all the Pokemon company has to do is publish the game, and they take home a good chunk of the profits. And so, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is born. It's a simple yet effective way for both companies to get what they want. And of course, as other game studios caught wind of this, it's no secret why the Pokemon company was giving out more blessings than the Pope. So you end up with Stadium, Hey You Pikachu, Snap, Pinball, Troze, Coliseum, Battle Revolution, Ranger, Pokepark, and so on and so forth. Which leads me to reason number...
That one guy in the chat yesterday during the Pokemon Direct, that motherfucker was like, where's Pokemon Ranger? I was like, what? That was the only motherfucker during like the 50,000 people in that chat. Where's Pokemon Ranger? What?
Spin-offs may have to close.
Ranger.
Simple oversaturation. And
I haven't heard that shit in a while.
You see, the bulk of these titles I would say were released in the window from 2004 to about 2014. And despite the Pokemania of the 1990s largely subsiding, these spin-off titles still managed to put up respectable sales numbers. In the beginning, at least. Coliseum? Over
Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I gotta look at the Hey You Pikachu commercial. I remember as a kid seeing this shit, and Yo, I wanted this so bad as a kid. The Hey You Pikachu commercial. Yo, I wanted this so bad as a kid and I never bought it. Look. Look.
Pikachu, let's play. Pikachu, dance.
I can't take it anymore.
Reel it in.
He talks to Pikachu. Pikachu listens.
Pikachu, come here.
I thought I was man's best friend.
Great job.
Meanwhile, I'm getting fat. I walk myself. Where's the love?
Hey You Pikachu, rated E for everyone. Good for you, bad for pets.
Looking for love here.
Only on
Nah,
N64.
bro. I'm not showing you no love. Zero love for you, Mr. Dog.
Let's play. You gotta see this. I need witnesses. Pikachu. Oh.
Yo, I miss like the 90s, bro. The 90s was such a time. Like every fucking commercial in the 90s start like that. Yo, come on, you gotta see this. Fucking camera like coming in. Oh man. Yo.
It listens. If only my family
Yo.
would. What? I'm talking to Pikachu, my new best friend. Watch this. Pikachu, come here. Pikachu, good job. Pikachu here's what you say. Hey. Hey, move. Pikachu. My sister, the Pokemon Master. Bulbasaur. Shh, don't confuse them. Pikachu understands almost 200 words. My sister knows like 12. You have to use the microphone. Hey, watch. Pikachu, this way. See, unlike my sister, a direct response. The more you talk to Pikachu, the better friend you get to be. Pikachu, oddish. Oddish? See? Pikachu trusts me. That's because Professor Oak's always there to help. Sometimes friends are good to have. Of course, that totally depends on the friend. Dude, what's this? It's Hey You, Pikachu. Dude, can I play? Now I'm everybody's best friend. Okay, first, it's a one-person game. And second, you have to get Pikachu to trust you. Things like that don't just happen overnight. Dude, so can I play? I'm telling you, this takes patience. Patience is a virtue. Once you get Pikachu to trust you, there's all kinds of games to play.
Oh, I thought the
and things
Oddish
to do,
exploded.
like searching for buried treasure, and having picnics, or going fishing. Pikachu, pull harder. See? Pikachu listens and does stuff that you tell him to. It's way cooler than just a game. It's just like having a pet.
Dude, this is a long ass commercial. Damn, this must have been shown like at a con or something. Yo, this motherfucker's showing like, I don't even know Seeking and all this other shit. Wait, you could catch a 36-inch Seeking? Sheesh. Yo, nah, advertisement back in the day was something else. Was something else, bro.
Sales. Ranger, almost 3 million. Mystery Dungeon, nearly 6 million at the series peak. Well, they did have 3 versions, so they kinda cheated. But the problem is, that's a lot of money for most consumers to be dropping on Pokemon games on a yearly basis, especially when these games typically didn't have the same widespread appeal as the main series. For every person like me who loves Mystery Dungeon and Colosseum, I guarantee you there's someone else who hates them. Maybe you might be one of them. Some people can't stand the repetitive gameplay of dungeon crawlers, or the constant action of drawing loops on your DS. I've had carpal tunnel since 2006. Hey, get off the screen, I'm cooking right now. So, in the beginning, most Pokemon fans probably picked up most or all of these different games, decided that at least half of them weren't very entertaining, and never bothered to buy the sequels. Not to mention, a lot of these titles felt like they were being made for a quick buck, and not to actually make a quality game. Like Pokemon Dash. Look, I know there are diehard Pokemon
Yo, I
fans
forgot
out there,
about this game. Pokemon Dash, bro? Oh, nah.
Disrespect you guys or anything, but it's
I 1,000,000% forgot about that game.
Video game. So it's no wonder why most people wisened up and said, hey, maybe we shouldn't be blowing hundreds of dollars a year on 3 to 4 mediocre video games that just so happen to have Pokemon branding.
This is Pokemon Dash
I
right
know
here.
This may be hard to hear
Yo.
since a lot of these games are deeply nostalgic and close to our hearts, but trust me, Mystery Dungeon was an outlier. It's not the standard of quality. And even that series wasn't consistent the whole way through.
Does anybody remember the WiiWare games?
Okay, probably not because they didn't release outside Japan, but they existed! So, naturally, people became more wary of buying anything with the Pokemon logo on it, and we can see this with virtually every single spin-off series having a massive decline in sales by the time 2014 rolled around. Even when the game was actually good, like Pokemon Conquest, the stigma against Pokemon spin-offs at that point in time was simply too high to overcome. Reason number 2, they became obsolete. The easiest example of this is the 3D battle sim games like Stadium, Colosseum, XD, and Battle Revolution. There isn't really a purpose for a 3D battle simulator anymore because guess what? All these games are in 3D now. And I know people will say, but Game Freak's battles look terrible compared to those games. Yeah, I agree, but we're in the minority here. 95% of the Pokemon fanbase is not going to be sold by a Pokemon Battle Revolution HD with better models and animations. And I don't care if your tweet saying Pokemon Coliseum needs to be remade on the Switch got 5,000 likes. Twitter is an echo chamber designed to make insane people think their small opinions are more important than they really are. In the real world, nobody is asking for this. It's kind of like how Sony got gaslit into re-releasing Morbius in theaters and still
he went off.
See it. Okay, maybe it's not that extreme, but it's close. Anyway, how did I get here? Oh yeah, 3D Battle Sims. They're not coming back. The Nintendo Online service is the best thing you're getting. Another way some spin-off games became obsolete is because they were designed with one console in mind. Pokemon Ranger is probably the best example of this, and I also mentioned
because it was very
a couple years ago.
It's a 3DS game. It's the point. It's to use the touchscreen.
Circles with your DS stylus. It's a cool idea for 2005. Well, kinda. But after the new console smell wore off and the 3DS came in, there was no longer a reason for Ranger to exist. Troze is another example, clearly just designed as a regular Troze-themed game for the DS. It made a somewhat discreet return.
Bro, there's a mobile game of this, Pokemon Cafe.
It was just rebranded into Pokemon Shuffle for mobile phones.
Not even, bro. This shit is Pokemon Cafe. This is literally Pokemon Cafe.
Because it had way more potential for success there than any of the handheld Nintendo consoles. Same with Pokepark, but maybe to a lesser degree. I don't think the series ever had any ambition.
You said it's not? Bro, it's so similar. Cafe and that shit is almost so similar, bro. You just link Pokemon together and that's it.
Wasn't a major Pokemon title on the system. The moment those Wii U sales numbers came out, they probably pulled the plug on any ideas for a third game. That and the developer Creatures became much more involved in the production of the core series games since they've done almost all of the model work from X and Y onward. It was probably more worthwhile for them to pour their efforts into that rather than continue a spin-off series with meager sales. There, I just gave you your What Happened to Pokepark video in a single paragraph. Please stop asking me now. But yeah, with the DS and the Wii being two of Nintendo's most monumental console releases ever, of course a lot of game developers would want to ride off of Pokemon's coattails for a few extra bucks. With the Wii U and 3DS being substantially less popular, naturally the developers were going to be way less interested. And while the Switch has now surpassed the Wii in lifetime sales, there's one new huge barrier that still keeps most spin-off titles off the console. Reason number 3, and probably the biggest one, the rise of mobile gaming. In the mid-2010s, Pokemon was one of Nintendo's first franchises to really embrace the new wave of mobile gaming. Pokemon Shuffle and Pokemon Rumble World were the first signs that the apocalypse was coming. Pokemon Shuffle, released for mobile devices, was leagues more popular than any of the previous Troze entries in the series, being downloaded nearly 7 million times. As for Pokemon Rumble World, this was actually a 3DS game rather than a true mobile game, but boy, it sure functioned like one. Essentially being free to play, but with microtransactions built in to speed up your progress.
I remember this.
This is your legacy, Pokemon Rumble fans. Just remember this. For the most part, these early Pokemon mobile games were complete throwaways, and I'm deeply sorry if you ever spent your hard-earned money on them. Perhaps the most interesting case study comes from Pokemon Duel. The game was released in 2016 and received constant updates for more than 3 years. It managed to crack 40 million downloads, and that's despite the game
Oh, I also remember this.
I'm
yeah, I remember this.
Because I never actually knew a person who played Pokemon Duel. Not even myself.
I remember seeing it in the store, but I never played it.
$1 million, money that most spin-off titles would kill for, before being inexplicably shut down in October 2019. Everything those players built up or spent money on, gone in the blink of an eye. But
dude, this is why, like, with gachas now, bro, I'm really like, yo, Nikke could come out with the hottest unit, right? Nipples out, everything. I'm not spending money now like on mobile games as much because I'm telling you, you never know when these shit's gonna get shut down and you won't feel weird as fuck after you spend all that money. So I've been chilling when it comes to gachas and shit.
But Pokemon Duel,
like, I don't want to just spend money on a bunch of stuff. You said Cap? No, for real.
The global phenomenon.
You should have seen me before. I was spending money.
Pokemon Go has influenced the Pokemon series in many ways, and honestly, that might be a video in itself one day. But for this video, just know that its success really ramped up the production of other Pokemon spin-off games for mobile. And I know what you might be thinking. Pokemon Go was a fad. It was only popular for 2 months and then lost 80% of its player base. Sure, but
I still play Pokemon Go.
$1 billion in that year alone. And
I still play Pokemon Go.
2020, it somehow made even more. 2022 was Pokemon Go's worst year by far, but it still generated $430 million. Contrary to popular belief,
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this might be their worst year, probably. Because I think this was the year where they increased the prices on remote raid passes and they basically cucked everybody. So I feel like if anything, this year it's gonna be worse in terms of how much money they made.
This game is far from dead.
They literally shot themselves in the foot with that dumbass update.
Just for reference, here's every spin-off game released on console from 2016 that doesn't have a free-to-play model. Pokken Tournament, Detective Pikachu, Mystery Dungeon DX, and New Pokemon Snap. That's it.
I never finished New Pokemon Snap. I'm so sad.
A grand total of 4 games in 7 years. Meanwhile, on mobile or free-to-play, Pokemon Duel, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Playhouse, Pokemon Quest, Pokemon Rumble Rush, Pokemon Masters, Pokemon Smile, Pokemon Cafe Mix, and Pokemon Unite. And herein lies the problem. Rather than releasing full quality games, many developers have figured out the best ways to squeeze your wallet dry with the bare minimum amount of effort. Remember Genius Sonority, the brilliant studio that made Pokemon Colosseum, XD, and Battle Revolution with almost no prior knowledge of Pokemon beforehand? Well, they're making Pokemon Cafe Remix now. And to be clear, this isn't a shot at them, they're just doing what's most profitable.
Really? That's where they sent them? They're the ones working on Cafe, now I'm about to re-download Cafe. I didn't even know that, bruh.
It's more of a demonstration that these same studios still exist and still make Pokemon-related products, just ones that are a lot different than they used to be. Now, this is more of a gaming industry as a whole problem than a Pokemon-specific problem, but Pokemon has certainly been one of the most noticeably affected by it. Now, I'm not here to say all mobile games are greedy and evil. I, for one, actually really like Pokemon Masters EX. Although I am
Master Sex.
The day that the servers inevitably go offline and I have nothing else to do with my virtual collection of trainers. And I also enjoyed Pokemon Go, despite its many, many faults. At least until I graduated from college and started working a 9-to-5 job in the middle of nowhere, and that's when I realized the game no longer had anything to offer me. And contrary to what you might have thought at the beginning of this video, there isn't a shortage of Pokemon spin-off content right now. Although 2022 didn't have a wholly new game, it had plenty of updates and new releases for pre-existing mobile games. It's not like there's less to play now than there was in the past, it's actually quite the opposite. But it all feels a little hollow. Like, there is no Pokemon Colosseum or Mystery Dungeon to pass down to my hypothetical kids one day. Okay, I know this sounds goofy, but bear with me. I know you could argue those old games weren't anything amazing, they were just marketing tools to keep Pokemon in the public eye while Game Freak made the games that we were actually excited for. But some of those games still felt like they had importance, or soul to them. They took us to places that the core series games would never dare to go to. A world filled with talking Pokemon with a crisis of time being stopped. A grungy, dark world inhabited by gangsters and thugs who turn Pokemon evil for profit.
Thugs.
A game set in the ancient past with many Japanese themes and... Oh wait, I guess the core series actually did end up doing that. And I know I'm gonna get comments on this because people consider Legends Arceus a spin-off for some reason, but...
Isn't it? No, it's a spin-off. It definitely is a spin-off. It's not. It's mainline. I know y'all lying now. You know why? Because I don't see any colors. I don't see any gems. I don't see any letters. All the Pokemon games has either a color, a gem, or a letter. This just says Arceus.
It just isn't. That's not how it works. Just because a game doesn't have gym badges doesn't mean it's not a main series.
And that shit got no gym badges. It's a spinoff. I don't care. I'm gonna take this to the grave. Y'all gonna be burying me and shit and put on my tombstone. Arceus was a spinoff.
Game. That's like saying Alola is a spinoff. It's just dumb. Please don't be that guy. But at any rate, thank you for watching.
You call me dumb?
If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, a big shout out to my channel members for the support. I'll see you guys next time.
He called me dumb. Oh, hell no, man. Yo, we're going deep in the Pokemon freaking... We're like deep in the Pokemon shit. Oh, goodness. He meant Pokey? Yo, Pokey bad, bruh. Pokey is so bad, bruh. Pokey is so bad, bruh. She's so bad. Damn, Fidel. Man, Pokey, bruh. Damn, bro. The hell happened here? Yo, he had a weed whacker on the microphone. What? Look, he got a weed whacker on the mic? Dude, he's bugging, dude. What the heck is this? What the heck is... I don't know what I'm looking at. This was the hardest bitch in Dragalia when her boss dropped. Wasn't she like a mouse? Who are the biggest frauds in anime? I feel like this is a spoiler because you said, because now you're telling me he's a fraud. So now I feel like I just got spoiled or something. If anything, I could say the biggest fraudster is probably, from what I can remember, is probably, wasn't it Hercule or some shit? Oh, the Anbu Black Ops, definitely. Anbu Black Ops, Hercule, man. Fraud Hawk. Fortnite stream, please. I ask nicely. Oh gosh. Fortnite? I'm so glad I canceled, bro. Bayonetta series sales, Nintendo Switch. Bayonetta 1, 1.2 mil. Bayonetta 2, 1.2 mil. Bayonetta 3, 1 mil. 1.04 mil. Yo, put Bayonetta 3 on the PlayStation. Put that shit on the PlayStation, bro. Drop that shit on PlayStation. Oh no. No. They fucked up. They fucked up freaking this guy, man. They fucked up Raikou. Nickelodeon All-Star. I ain't watching. Wait, Plankton. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We need that song from Plankton playing. Where's that song at? Plankton. You know what song I'm looking for, bruh. We already know. Shit.
So the crab finally responded, huh? I'm about to turn this diss track to a murder scene.
There it is.
Did it like Cobain with a headshot. He got red skin, I got red dye. Got it back in blood, made his city sail. Now he in no mood. To himself. Kill yourself. Crab, kill yourself. Kill yourself. Crab, kill yourself. You a sad crab with a slip wrist. Puff a sad slag, see your big bitch.
Yo. This song made the trailer so much better. Plankton popping off. He in his own little robot and shit. That looked dope. Wait, what is this? Nikkei illustration. Oh my god, Anise. Bro. Yo, Anise. Yo. That titty's so big. I feel like if Anise lifted up and my head is like beneath it and she dropped her shit on my head, GG's. But I'm gonna be honest, if I had to go that way, I wouldn't even be that mad. Them things stangin'. Roppy looking good. Somebody help freaking Firepower right now, man. Somebody help Firepower. She's drowning. Help Neon, please. I need Firepower. Yo, they cooking this man. Monkey D, what? Monkey D Luffy for real? Yo, nah, these motherfuckers is nah. Luffy switched teams? Yo, motherfuckers is grimy, dude. Motherfuckers are grimy. Motherfuckers are grimy, bro. XQC saying go. Wait, what? Final message from XQC, Ethan Klein. I know it kills you inside. You lost so much time and money in that lawsuit. Which one? I don't know. Whichever, really. You seem so bitter after it. I'm fine. Anyways, when the bills kick in and you're struggling, remind yourself you leak DMs out of insecurity. Damn. And don't forget, I got your whole house on my wrist. Damn, X. With the kiss emoji? Damn. Cooked him. Is that Fuzi? Damn, he said I have your whole house on my wrist. Shit, X. The X flex. That didn't go as hard as he thought. I don't know, bruh. I don't know why X and Ethan are even arguing so much. Is it because Ethan said, well, what did Ethan, was it because Ethan kind of like piggybacked off the argument of like people reacting to content online type shit? Why is Ethan just getting into random controversy? That watch is 300K, by the way. Bro, that shit. That's a 300K watch? Baldur's Gate is currently tied with Tears of the Kingdom as the highest reviewed game. What is this game about, chat? I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this game like very positively. What is this game? Baldur's Gate. Never heard of it? Nah, all I've been seeing is positive shit about this game. Like people has been like glorifying it. It's just D&D, but an RPG, Dungeons and Dragons. You know what, chat? I never in my life played Dungeons and Dragons. I've never played it. I don't even know how you play the game. What do you mean the Street Fighter 6 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle costumes are $15 per turtle? Damn. 15 doubloons per turtle? So it's going to be $60 to get the whole crew. Shit. Rio Morales or Aunt May? Bro, ¿por qué no los dos? Plus, she's real, so I'm hungry. Aunt May, because she's real. Aunt May, because she's real. You said Rio? Yo, okay, look, Rio Morales, yes, she's beautiful, but she's a fictional character. She's real. Somebody in the chat gonna be like, she's a fictional character too. She's just portraying another woman. I don't care. She's real. Both of them. Get out of here. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, my goodness. Shit, sleepover time? You could sleep on the floor? Nah, I'm about to sleep on something else. Shit. Okay. Ain't no way they actually did this. Their concepts aren't even that unique. LMAO. Nintendo files numerous patents for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom mechanics. What? Oh, shit. Are they trying to, like, submitting more than 30 patents related to the recent releases? Oh, so they basically like copyrighted all the shit that you could do in the game. So if some like random ass company was to be like, oh, we're making a game similar to this, and they steal like the mechanics of the game, Nintendo could just kill you. Nintendo be like, wait a minute, you have mechanics where you could attach two sticks to each other with sticky tape? Sued. I'm suing your ass, bruh. That's mine. You stole my fucking flow. Well, that is a Nintendo moment. Is that Omni? I like this shit when I saw it earlier, bro. He looks good. Yo, he looks good, bro. He got the arms, he got the body. Yo, Omni, you better not punch me, man. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live. Shot a lifetime. Little dude's gonna remember that forever. Let me see. Yo, that was a nice shot. Nice shot. That's a nice shot, man. And that takes a lot of skill. That takes a lot of skill. Tory Lanez has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting. Yo! Damn! He got 10 years? GG's, Tory. It's our genuine pleasure to announce that Lies of P has gone gold. Truly, we cannot wait for your arrival in September 19th. Even the Black Rabbit Brotherhood snuck in and helped us. Thanks everyone for your support. What does it mean that it's gone gold? What does that mean? The game hasn't even come out, so how's it gone gold? Has it gone gold in what, like... in like what, pre-orders? I don't get that. I'm confused. It's done? Is that what it means? Finished development? I feel like this game's gonna be hard. The demo was hard in this game. Like, trying to understand the mechanics and then, like, the parry system was, like, so delayed. It, like, ooh, this is just gonna be hard. Who this? Who this character? Is that Orihime? From Bleach? Okay. Tory Lanez sentenced to 10 years, shooting Meg Stallion in the foot. Found guilty. GG's. What do you mean that... Okay, we saw that. What's this? Exciting bookstore. What happened? They're like selling like art. Made to orders. Best option to defeat Mewtwo 7 stars Terra Raid battle. Mew and Shell Bell ability synchronize. Terra type dark. EVs. 252 special attack. Modest nature. IV 0 attack. Dark pulse. Taunt. Amnesia. Nasty plot. Acid spray. Yo, they got a whole stat list down. Yo, they're not playing. When Pinocchio has been roasting you and his nose hasn't moved an inch. That means that he ain't lying. He's spitting facts. No lies detected. New Pokemon DLC looks great.
The BBL? Oh.
Yo, nah. Nah, it does look like that. The BBL League.
We were getting cheeked up.
Yo, the BBL League. We getting cheeked the fuck up. What happened? What happened to Snow White? Why Snow White fell down where her drinks and her nuggets and her chips? Who knocked down Snow White?
O cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear? Oh, 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 oh. O cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear? Oh, oh.
Why, dude?
They can't get none from it. I went to jail,
Hey!
snap it up,
Hey! Hey!
People wanna rock around me, trying to steal my lingo. Just make sure when you talk about me, you say you're doing this thing, though. Yeah.
No, man, I hate Fortnite low-key because of this shit sometimes. Megumi, what are you doing? Oh, man. Oh, man. You making me want to play Fortnite now. Nah, kill that bitch. Kill that bitch. You know why? Because they did my boy, Steven Irwin. The Crocodile Hunter? Nah. I ain't fucking with these guys, bro. Nah, I ain't fucking with them, bro. If I see them, I'm hitting them in the head with a mallet or something, bro. Nah, I don't fuck with them. They did my boy dirty. The promotion of this game is over here. Look. With the girl lifting her leg up. Bro, this promo gonna get me every time, dude. I gotta get the fuck out of here. That promo get me every time, dude. 9 riddles only people with high IQ can solve. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I suck ass with riddles. If the Riddler was real from the Batman and he came up to me talking about, oh, I got 2 hands, but it don't move. It's not a clock, but it's one that can tell time. What is it? Kill me! Get on with it, bro. I'm not solving that shit, bro. I suck ass with riddles. But let's try.
Alrighty then, it's time to twist your brain one more time. 9 riddles only people with high IQs can solve. Maybe some week we'll do riddles for dummies, but for now, are you ready for a new portion of mind-blowing riddles to solve?
Nope.
Which you'll need to apply all your logic and detective skills?
No, I'm gonna suck at it. I'm gonna fail each one of these because I'm not good at riddles. I'm being honest.
That's a tough challenge, but if you're up to it, let's start. After each riddle, you'll have 20 seconds. Your task is the following. Empty 1 jar of milk and 1 jar of water into a bowl. Oh wait, you couldn't think this would be that simple. There are several conditions. You must be able to differentiate between the milk and the water. You can separate the milk from the water. And finally, you aren't allowed to use any kinds of dividers to keep these 2 liquids apart. Wow, that's a task even Cinderella didn't have to deal with. Will you be able to figure out how to separate the inseparable?
Wait, what? Empty 1 jar of milk and 1 jar of water into a bowl. What you can do is pour the milk into the bowl, right? Pour the water into the milk shit. Then pour the milk from the bowl into the water shit. Then pour the water that you put in the milk shit into the bowl. And that's how you do it. I solved it.
Be able to figure out how to separate the inseparable? 20 seconds for you to... In fact, all you need to do is to pour the water into the bowl first and freeze it. Then after that, just add the milk.
Shut your bitch ass. I'm out. I don't want to watch this shit no more. Nope. Bro, because you just completely, bro, I hate shit like that. Oh. Bro, it's like you're bringing in factors like, bro, I'm only thinking about what you're presenting me. Then this motherfucker talk about, oh, just go to the refrigerator and freeze it. Bitch, I didn't know that we could use the refrigerator. Like, motherfucker just brought, oh my, you said go back? I hate y'all, man. Motherfucker said just put it in the refrigerator and freeze it. Are you serious?
And then you have milk on the rocks. Riddle number 2. There's a magician famous for the tricks he performs. One of such tricks is staying under the water for 10 minutes. However, one day, John Smart challenges the magician, saying that he will stay under the water for 2 minutes longer. To say that the magician is surprised is to say nothing. He accepts the bet and promises John to give him $5,000 if he does beat the record. All in all, John wins and gets his money. How does he manage to do this?
He stays down there for the certain amount of time, right? Bro, watch it be some dumbass answer like, oh, he just got an oxygen tank on his back and he stayed there 2 minutes longer. I'm saying I'm just gonna start throwing third-party shit that was not in the equation in here. He went to the store, got an oxygen mask, put it on his back, and he went back underwater and stayed underwater for an extended period of time. You said he got a straw. True, Travin. He also probably got an emergency straw.
Do you think that John could be practicing not to breathe underwater? You have Well, to tell you the truth, John was cheating just a bit. He took a glass, filled it with water.
Yo, you show me an image of him being underwater. Now you telling me that he just put a cup of water over his head and he's underwater?
Truth, John was cheating just a bit. He took a glass, filled it with water, and held it over his head for 12 minutes. Yep, always read the fine print on the contracts you sign. Riddle number 3.
These aren't even riddles, chat. These aren't even riddles. I feel like these are just bullshit scenarios that you make up and then you just come up with your own fucking dog shit answers to them. Like, I don't know.
Sam Princeton is so unhappy with his life, so frustrated with his boss picking at him, and so angry with himself for being too weak to leave his job and start a new life.
Damn. Damn. That was literally me like 2 days ago. But I went the Zom 100 route and I said, I'm free!
And so angry with himself for being too weak to leave his job and start a new life that he shoots himself right between his eyes in the bathroom. The bullets are real. The revolver is real as well.
He shot the mirror. He shot the mirror in the reflection of himself. He said he's in the bathroom. He looked into the mirror, shot into the mirror in the reflection of himself in between the eyes. That's the answer. If that's not the answer, bro, I'm leaving.
However, in just a second, Sam goes out of the bathroom alive and unharmed.
He shot the mirror.
How is it possible?
Mirror!
That's not a piece. 27. The thing is that Sam didn't shoot at his real self. He shot his reflection in the mirror.
Yes, I got one.
Riddle number 4. In the city where people are keen on brain teasers and riddles, 4% of people don't list their phone numbers. So, if we select 40 random people from the phone directory, how many of them will have unlisted numbers? Oops, seems you'll have.
Wait, what?
On brain teasers.
In the city where people are keen on brain teasers and riddles, 4% of people don't list their phone numbers.
4% of people don't list their phone numbers. So,
I'm doing math now. You know I suck ass at math.
If we select 40 random people from the phone directory, how many of them will have unlisted numbers? Oops, seems you'll have to apply some knowledge of mathematics here. 20 seconds to refresh everything you've ever learned.
What's 10% from 40? 10% from 40. Isn't it 4? 4, 8, 12, 62. Yes. That's 10% from 40 is 4. So it's 4% from 40. I'm not good at math. I'm not good at math. Yo. I don't know, bro. Somebody in the chat answer it.
The answer may make you indignant. You've opened your math school books after all, but it's 0%. If the numbers of these 40 people are in the phone directory, they are already listed by default. Riddle number 5.
Oh.
You have 7 guests at your birthday party.
Okay.
And you've got to figure out how to cut your round birthday cake only 3 times to make 8 equal-sized slices. 7 for your guests and 1 for you, of course. Time's a tick.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You have to cut your... Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. We gotta get the paint out. Paint. We gotta get paint out. We gotta get paint. 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 Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Slices. 7 for...
You have to cut a round birthday cake only 3 times to make it 8 equal-sized slices.
For your guests and 1 for you, of course.
Bro. One, 2. That's only 6. That's only 6. How many he said? He said 8? 3 slices. Cut it weirdly though. 1, 2, 3, 6. You said don't cut it all away? One. Two. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, it's like 16. Shit. Okay, hold on. We're on the right track. New. Right? We could do 1. 2. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did it. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't care. I don't care.
Ticking.
No. That's not even. Oh my god. Okay, let's see the answer. I bet you this is gonna be like the most dumb ass answer. I bet you he's gonna say some stupid shit like, go to the bakery and just ask for 8 slices.
Answer? Well, first off, you have to cut vertically right down the middle of the cake to make 2 equal pieces. Do the same thing, but this time horizontally to make 4 slices. Your third and final cut should be laterally across the cake, which will quickly turn your 4 slices into 8. So how'd you do on this one? No worries, we still got tons more.
It was a 2-dimensional cake. Not 2-dimensional, excuse me. It was a 3D cake. Motherfuckers, damn it.
Riddle number 6. A blind man had been dreaming of being able to see again for many years. This had been his biggest wish. After some time, his doctor confirmed that he could have an operation that would solve his problem. The man couldn't be happier. The surgery went well, and the man took the train to go home. The doctor allowed him to take his bandages off 3 hours after the operation. So the man was so impatient that he did this while still on the train. But as soon as he finished, he committed a suicide jumping off the train. His operation was successful, so why did he do this?
What?
20 seconds for you to solve this mystery.
Wait. What? Wait a minute.
Patient. That he did this while still on the train. But as soon as he finished, he committed a suicide jumping off the train.
He committed a suicide. No. Look at how he said that. He committed a suicide, not suicide. There's a difference. A suicide, isn't it referred to something else? Hold on. Isn't it like something that you could do in a sport? Suicide in sports, exercise. Suicide drills. Forward suicides. An athlete will sprint forward to the 5-yard line, sprint back to the start, sprint to the 10-yard line, sprint back to the start, sprint to the 15-yard line, sprint back to the start, sprint to the 20-yard line. Those are called suicides. So he sprinted out the train because he could see, and he did a suicide drill. That's what I think he did. I think he did a suicide drill off the train. You said he's an old man, he could run? Yo, the possibilities are endless.
His operation was successful. So why did he do this?
Because he can see. He can see, so he decided to take a suicide drill sprint.
Why could a man whose dream has come true kill himself? In fact, it was a tragic coincidence. When the man opened his bandages, the train was going through a dark tunnel. That's why the man thought he was still blind and killed himself.
What? But they said that he jumped off the train. But that doesn't make sense. How did he jump off the train if he's in a tunnel? It doesn't even make sense. He jumped off the train? How if he's in a tunnel? And he can't even see? Nah. This one's just Pepega. That made zero sense.
Riddle number 7. Your friend asks you for a favor and gives you $5 asking you to buy something to eat, something to drink, something to feed his cow with, and something to plant in his garden.
$5 and I need something to eat, something to drink, something to feed the cow, something to feed his cow with, and to plant in his garden.
At the same time, you're allowed to buy just one thing.
Right? Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. You could buy yourself something to eat. To drink, you suck the cow's titties, the cow's milk. Right? To drink, cow milk. To feed the cow, grass on the ground. Right? Feed the cow with the grass on the ground, free. To plant in his garden, the cow shit. Right? When the cow shits, use the cow shit to plant the garden.
Garden. At the same time, you're allowed to buy just one thing. What are you going to buy?
I think I'm going to buy myself the food. The drink comes from the cow milk.
At the same time, you're allowed to buy just...
Unless, look, this is going to be the dumbest answer ever. Unless I buy something to plant in the garden, the cow then eats the plant in the garden, I could then drink the milk from the cow, and then I could kill the cow to eat the cow. If that's the route they want me to go. Because now I'm like super thinking. I could buy the shit that I need to plant in the garden, plant. That's the one thing I buy. Cow eats the plant. I drink the cow's milk, and then I kill the cow to eat it and make burgers.
Plant
That's
in his
my
garden.
answer. That's my answer.
At the same time, you're allowed to buy just one thing. What are you going to buy? To eat, to drink, to feed the cow, and to plant? Wow.
To plant. You plant first, cow eats the plant, you drink from the cow, you kill the cow, then you can eat it.
Oh, doesn't your friend think that's a little bit too much? Do you know the solution to his riddle? If not yet, you still have 20 seconds. You can go and buy a watermelon.
Shut the fuck up! No, shut!
You can eat it, you can drink it, you can feed the cow with the rinds, and as for the watermelon seeds, you can easily plant them.
Yo, to the people in the chat, stop sending me this dumbass shit. Stop sending me this dumbass shit. Stop sending me this dumbass shit. Bro, he's bringing in third-party things that are nowhere in the equation. Like, that's the shit that's making no sense to me. Like, this motherfucker would just make a riddle. Like, my feet hurt, and I'm at the park, and I don't know what to do. How do I get home? You have 20 seconds. Just buy an airplane. Like, oh, like what?
I'm in the garden. Riddle number 8. Once a king sentenced a man to death for a crime he had committed. However, the king was a kind man, so he allowed the man to choose the way he would prefer to die. But the man was clever and managed to say something that saved him from the capital punishment. Which death did he choose? You have only 20 seconds. Was a kind man, so he allowed the man to choose the way he would prefer to die. But the man was clever and managed to say something that saved him from the capital punishment.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. to say something that saved him from capital punishment, how would you want to die? Can you like finesse it and say, I would like to die years from now type shit? I would not like to die today. How would you like to die? I would like to die 50 years from now. I don't know. Maybe he did finesse it that way. Maybe he did say, I would like to die years from now type shit. How would you like to die? I would like to die in 40 years. Maybe. Old age
Which
type
death
shit.
did he choose? You have only 20 seconds. Well, being a clever man, the culprit chose to die of old age.
Okay. Okay.
Riddle number 9. 2 men are standing on the edge of an abyss on a wood board. One of them is holding a gun and wants to shoot the other one.
But if he shoots him,
if the second guy falls down, the first one will fall into the abyss. Is there a possible way for one of them to survive? Who will actually die? "20 seconds for you to solve this dilemma."
who will actually die? If anything, number 1 has a way higher probability of dying. Even if number 1 manages to try to shoot him and he doesn't hit a vital, number 1 is most certainly dying if there's an abyss under him. I'm saying 1 is dying. Bro, I feel like it's gonna be some dumbass shit. Who will actually die? The dumbass narrator's gonna come in saying, neither. The fucking plank is super glued to the ground, so they're both gonna live. Like, oh my god, it's gonna be some dumb shit like that. I swear. I swear, it's gonna be some stupid shit like that. One is dying to me.
In fact, the thing is that the answers to this riddle are too diverse, and everyone just thinks differently. So, what is your idea? We hate to leave you hanging over the abyss, but hey, it's what we do sometimes. Share your guesses with us in the comments.
You know what that felt like? That felt like I had a boner and a girl was teasing me the whole time. Me and baby girl, we're like, hey, I think you cute. And then by the time I was about to shit go down, yeah, that's what I felt. I felt blue balled. I felt like I was about to do some shit, and then girl was like, psych, I lied, I'm going home.
These riddles are the type of shit you'd find in a biblical story. The devil would wager his treasure over a man's soul and he'd somehow lose cause the human was too five-head with his answers.
Mm. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Why do men what? That double chin should be on the list. Looks like you beat me to it. What double chin? He said she got a double chin? Where? I don't see no double chin. You said read the replies? I'm kind of scared. I don't like reading like random replies on Twitter. There's always like some random like OnlyFans shit here. I don't deserve this. He says check your DMs. E-Robs. They said that's E-Rob? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You say, hey, it's her. Who? Who is who?
Look at you. You feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
Whoa! We can meow as cat. I didn't even know this.
Damn. She said, I want to ride you till I see stars? Oh, shit.
It's such a ferocious meow.
Meow.
Sit on things as cat. I want to see if I can sit down as spider real quick.
What?
Not what I want.
You gonna sit down as a spider?
Actually, wait. I want Karlach to have it. Yeah, wait a second. If Karlach can throw the smoke barrel, I'm thinking if I throw it and then I have Gale cast fireball on it. Easy. Hello? Hello? Yeah, that doesn't... Okay, phase spider matriarch. This is not good. It's time. Okay, ready? Okay, throw, smoke powder barrel.
Easy.
It broke. Fuck, dude.
Damn, knocked them off.
Oh! End of the matriarchy, men rock.
Wait, this game looked kind of fun.
I'm just Ken. I spilled. Oh no! Oh!
This game looked kind of fun, and it looks like you could play co-op. Looks kind of fun. You said this is not getting nominated. Why? Because we're too close to the end of the year?
I kind of want like a...
Oh shit, you can see them nude?
Holy sh...
Damn, you gave her a big ass dick?
Shit, that is fucking massive.
That's crazy, bro.
Minecraft has changed a lot since it was first added. The first time we saw the Warden was in the 1.19 Deep Dark experimental snapshot. In this snapshot, the Warden was basically just a reskinned Iron Golem. Power up 3 blocks and dead. It wasn't until later that Mojang would make the Warden much harder to beat. In snapshot 22W15A, the Warden got a new range attack, shooting a sonic boom from its chest if it couldn't attack the player with its normal melee attack. But you could block this attack with your shield, which made it really easy to avoid.
How does the Warden even appear, chat? Is he just like a random mob that could just pop up anywhere, or do you have to go to like a specific location? Is he like the Wither, where you have to put the 3 heads on the shit in order to make him? Or is he just a random spawn in a spooky cave, deep in the cave?
In snapshot 22W17A, shields no longer block the Warden's range attack, but there was still a way to easily beat the Warden. Trap it in water or lava, leave for a minute, and when you came back, it would be totally frozen, and you could easily kill it this way. But once again, Mojang fixed this in 1.19 pre-release 2. However, if you had protection 4 armor and managed to get away from the Warden, you would still be pretty safe, since the range attack would only do about 1.5 hearts of damage. But in 1.19 pre-release 3, a change was made that allowed the sonic boom to bypass any protection enchantment. So now it would hit you for half your health, and that's where the Warden stands today. An extremely strong mob that you're probably better off just running away from. And that's how Minecraft has changed a lot since...
Oh, nah. Nah, he's scary. Oh, this is spoilers. This is spoilers. That's spoilers. You gonna show me what is this? That's the game that we might be playing. You said it's not? You sure it's not? Let me see.
Get this house though. I mean, seriously, what do you have to do to live here?
Yo, it is spoilers. I don't want to look at anything. 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 You see, even chat is already like, yo, no, I don't want to see anything. I just want to jump in that game blind.
Why does Nintendo hate Blue Pikmin so much? No, seriously, look at any of their trailers, box art, their promo materials. Nintendo disproportionately depicts blue...
Yo, that's true. Why they hate on the Blue Pikmin?
Blue Pikmin suffering more than any other Pikmin color. And I laughed off this theory at first. I just figured, oh, people are just taking things out of context. But the deeper I dug, the more serious it got. The box art for Pikmin 1, Blue Pikmin eating dirt. Back cover, getting manhandled. Pikmin 2, getting thrown as a sacrifice in the US version and hanging on for dear life in the PAL version. The logo for Hey Pikmin, falling down again. Only 3 Pikmin perish in all of the Pikmin short films, and 2 of them are blue Pikmin. Every single Pikmin Bloom loading screen has a Pikmin in peril, and it's always blue.
My
And I could
table!
go on and on with examples, but like, dude, even the Walmart plushie looks traumatized. Like, what is going on?
Why are we still here?
He's seen some shit.
Just to suffer.
Also, what do we have going on back here? What is
Whoa.
going on, dude? What are you guys doing?
Oh, nah, nah, what's going on? What's going on? COVID case, what? COVID cases spiked 55% in New York, with an average of 824 reported cases per day across the state. Good thing I'm streaming full time and I'm home. Oh, shit. You said blame Kai? Oh, nah. How is that Kai's fault? That got nothing to do with Kai. Everybody say, oh, it's Kai's fault. No. Don't do that to my boy. He didn't do anything. Shut up. I wake up from a nap and see McDonald's bag in the trash. I don't even get it. I don't get it. I wake up from a nap and see a McDonald's bag in the trash. What does that even mean? Oh, they ate without you. So he killed his whole clan because they all... Oh my gosh, dude. Bro, I'm such a boomer, dude. Oh man, I'm actually old, man. I'm starting to not understand memes, dude. I used to be in with the times. I don't understand memes anymore. Hey, do you have any Nintendo games?
Do you have any cheese for sale?
Oh, do I have the cheese? Let's see. We've got the Munster, the Gouda, the Brie.
Do you have any stinky cheese?
You can't.
Bjornson, do you have
Yo, hell yeah. You got anything? You got any ROMs? I'll be like, Like, who the hell are you? You the feds? Is it a fart? There's no sound. How the fuck does DJ Khaled even move like that? What dance is this? Afro ain't watching that. Boo Boo.
All right, class. Today we are talking about Booty News Studios. It is a news station that was built last month on iReleasy channel, and it's where you can study the latest booty news. Lesson number 1: don't twerk for donations. Now, when I put up Booty News Network, who in here knows what I'm talking about for chapter 1? I do. Hi, my name is Douglas, and I watch iReleasy videos, and he twerked for donations, and they never let him live it down. Do you know how much it was for? I believe it was for like $200. Do you know what you can do with $200?
I mean, hey, $200 is $200, bro. $200 is, yo, he ain't lying. If $200 flew, I'm throwing that shit back.
$100, Douglas?
Exactly.
I might be able to give me some new Smash Bros. Characters like Joker or Banjo-Kazooie. Douglas, shut your young stupid ass up. So you have no clue about money. This is actually a failed pop quiz. Everybody failed. Get the fuck out, bro. Man's gotta pay his bills, innit? Man's gotta make that dough, innit? I'm calling my mom. Like, damn, don't nobody give it. Class is back in session, and today we are studying Booty News Chapter 2. The bigger the booty, the bigger the smell. Now, ladies and gentlemen, firsthand, I would like to know.
I'm not gonna lie, I've always thought of that. Like there's times where I would see, like, you know, women with like fat asses. Like, and I'm talking about like not regular fat. Like I'm talking about fat. Like their asses are fat. Like, you ever seen an ass so fat that the ass got dimples? Like, you know your ass is chunky if your ass cheeks got dimples on them shits, right? I would sometimes think to myself, like, damn, your ass is so big. How do you wipe? Like you ever thought of that? Like I sometimes think about that when I see girls with really, really fat asses. I'm like, how do you wipe? You said it's the second time you talked about this shit. Yo, Afro, this is why I appreciate you as a viewer, because you remember.
Oh, initial thoughts on the phrase. Please pick me, Professor Dale. Go ahead and Sarah, yes, to share your thoughts. Professor Dale, I imagine that if someone was walking around with a big Donkey Kong ass booty, then it probably smells like boo-boo than it does more like roses.
True.
Why am I stuck in the desk? I can't move. I can't. Was that the wrong answer? Yo. Nope, I'm gone.
Yo. Boo.
Where do you think you're going? And what do we have?
Teacher's pet ass nigga, bro. Damn.
Hey, yo!
Look like that.
To be embarrassed about. Your body is kicking, dog.
If you like that taste of chocolate.
Whoa!
You were too little.
Oh, I just remembered. I know what show this is. This is some fucking show in Comedy Central. Yeah. This is some stupid ass show in Comedy Central. I think I remember. I forgot what it was called, but this is some adult. This is an adult show. It's an adult show.
No, we're not gonna do this. No, please. No, nigga. No, nigga. I'm not doing it. I thought I could do it, bro, but this shit is ridiculous.
Nah, it's an adult show. I remember this shit. But this show is old. This show is so fucking old. I forgot what it was called. The Tyson Show? No. I remember the show. You know why I remembered that this was a show? Because the Betty Boop. Once I saw the Betty Boop girl here, I was like, wait a minute. There was a show in Comedy Central where it's like it had these characters and they were doing like the most out-of-pocket crazy shit. Drawn together. Yes, that's what it was called.
Today we introduced the card called Blackout Curtain. If you have it, then the other players won't be able to see what's inside your binder. You can peek in my binder and...
The show is crazy. The show's crazy, Drawn Together. There's a lot of scenes in that show where they get like very fan servicey, and then there's a lot of scenes in that show where like shit just gets weird, like what we just saw right there. Like it gets fucking weird, and then you're just like, bro, this is some creepy shit.
Anytime you want.
But
To be continued. Today.
You said Happy Tree Friends? I hate Happy Tree Friends. Happy International Cat Day from Leon. One of the coolest cats around. Yes. Watch his body turning. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. After this double XL, I couldn't stop going back to watch this song just to watch this motherfucker do that stupid ass dance at the end and do that stupid ass hip shit. Bro, I couldn't for like a week. Hey.
Nigga, rap. What the fuck is... Nigga, bro, Philly! Stop! Philly niggas always dancing, bro! Philly niggas always dancing! God damn!
Look.
We can't go nowhere, bro!
Look, the only reason why I like his cipher is because he looked like he genuinely had the most fun. And I feel like his energy was good energy. So even though it wasn't the best, I can't hate on it because I genuinely liked, I guess, just the aura, the energy around the shit. It was silly.
We can't fucking go nowhere! They are never like this on XL again, nigga! You done fucked...
Got that body talking. Normalize giving pets the blackest of names. Ladarius. Wait, I didn't get it. Is he like a pet killer or some shit? Is he like a pet massacre? He said, you don't want to know? Oh, no. You said, peep the message I sent. Where? Where do you send me a message at? He doesn't know? Men ranking themselves on penis size. I've seen this one, I think, already. Somebody sent it to me already.
Let's do it.
Great. All right.
I remember. The fact that these motherfuckers even like signed up for this shit is just crazy. Bro, this motherfucker smiling right now, he was straight frowns. He was straight frowns at the end of the episode, bro. I think they said his shit was like 4 inches or some crazy shit. Like they were like, yo, this man got a baby dick. I felt a little bad. I was like, damn. Like, you see him smiling right here at the end of the episode. Watch. You see his smile? Watch. Frowns.
And I will say, just the stupid stigma about it.
Bro. Upset. I'd be upset, bro. I would not go there, bro.
Yeah, just keep it stationary.
I ain't going
Yeah,
nowhere.
just keep it stationary.
I ain't going
Don't
nowhere.
You're a conjoined twin and your sister losing. Oh, no.
Mind your business, bitch. Yeah, just stationary.
I ain't going nowhere.
Don't move.
Oh, conjoined twin. Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, my gosh, no.
This ain't me. I lost.
This ain't me. I lost. He already lost. This ain't me. This ain't me. I lost. Damn, bro. It's a canon event. Damn, bro. The morning stretches go a little crazy. You said Fall Guys be doing that to people? My body talking. Body walking. Body talking. See, look, now I gotta watch his part again because they fucking brought it up. Now it's stuck in my head. Now it's stuck in my head. Now it's stuck in my head, bro. Now it's stuck in my head.
Bitch, pronto, huh?
Oh! Oh!
Tell them please come direct. They want them fire sticks. Niggas, bitches all on them. Yeah. I got the whole world really shaking their hips. Uzi and Drake, you know how sticky they get. Yeah. Orange, you into that shit. Yeah. You gon' get pilfered at this. In my bag like groceries, really jam shit like Kool-Aid. You so sweet, ain't no peace made. I'm so round town cause I'm street made. I'll hit you from the neck up like a keychain. This shit give a
That other double XL, the one with Uzi and everybody else, is the best double XL because of the fucking energy I feel like everybody brought. They gotta start doing that shit more though. Like with the double XLs, they just gotta be like, bro, just have a good time. Stop trying to be so serious. I'm currently at work, so I might not be here for long. Yo, Fernando, it's all good, man. Just make sure. Bro, this is by far the best. Yo, 2016, I don't think anything is ever gonna be 2016. 2016 got 214 million views. I sent my bitch to the crib because I ran out of soda. Yeah. Rest in power. It's all about power. Squeeze 2 lemons together and you will get it sour. I got it wrong. Let me get my drink.
Ready to shoot shit. Ducking and bucking and dodging and dropping with 48 ounces and cigarette butts. Fucking around with the up echelon. It will turn you to cubes and I hope you be gone. And roll the overload, cranium overdose in the cascade. What the fuck is the house? Click on your pap. Bitches a rap. Sierra, my witness. I pray for a nap. Younger than the rest will return with the past. Kicking ignition. Put on the gas. None of you niggas is acting that jazz. Go team in the Glock and the cybers and gas. Green gun particles turn you into molecules. Planet shrooms. I'll take you to my panic room.
Yeah. All these niggas stealing my style. Can I get my flow back? Yeah. Bob on that bitch like Kodak. Yeah. Bitch, you know that. Yeah. I push your shit all back. Told that bitch I got money, ayy. Counting them hundreds is nothing, ayy. Told that little bitch I got money, ayy. Told that little bitch it is nothing, ayy. Hit that bitch right from the back, she got turkey. I knock out that bitch like it's stuffing. Yeah. Told that little bitch that I'm with it. Told that little bitch that I'm with it. Ayy, what? 21 low boat, yeah. Just a curry, cut your throat, yeah. Kodak do the most, yeah. Told that little bitch I got all the money. I swear this shit is just nothing. I just be dancing right up on that bitch, yeah. Would you be stunting?
Gangsta Brazil.
That one I gain on that boy, not my friend. I hate when my gang is gain to feel all of my pain.
Gangsta Brazil.
That one I gain on that boy, not my friend. I hate when my gang is gain to feel all of my pain. When I was struggling through the rain, when I had no guard with no ice, wasn't no food but rice. All of these bitches, they want me, but they get one night. Fuck them, I give a fuck what you saying. Bitch nigga, no, I ain't playing. I'm by my Betty, telling Tim Armor, we ready. Fuck up that nigga, if he touch out too heavy, I'm body. Chains on my neck, cost me 20. Look at your diamonds look like they fake. Young nigga in the Gucci stands. Fuck with me if you wanna die. Young nigga, I don't want no suit and ties. Fuck no.
Lil Bo.
21.
21. 21. 21. 21. 21. Gangsta reveal. Bitch to the throne cause I ran out of soda. Bitch, I'm trying to cook this Yoda.
100 round drum.
That bitch.
Chop a nigga down like a fucking lawnmower. AK-47 around my motherfucking shoulder. Pull up in a Rover, then I put up on the pistol. Put up on your bitch, she suck my dick and then you kiss her. Young savage bitch and I don't play around with them switches. I just smoke them woods. Yeah. Bitch, I'm from the hood. Yeah. Zone 6, Boulder Crest Road, you can't go there. 21 gang, bitch. Yeah. 21. I'm in NYC, I think I got a fucking show there. Yeah. Hold up. Roll it on my wrist. Roll it on my bitch.
Yo.
30 on my waist.
Yo.
30 to your face. Yeah. 60 to your face. Yeah. 90 to your face. Yeah. That's a closed case. Yeah. You an old nigga.
And you washed up.
Young Savage, man, I got my car washed up.
Let's see what's new.